Hey guys, welcome back to the Tech Bowl 101 channel. Tonight I'm going to be playing some NBA Jam on the Super Nintendo. I need to practice at this game. There's a tournament coming up at it. Also, couple tournaments actually. Cleveland and Toronto are both doing at Tech NBA Jam, although Cleveland's has been Sega in the past. But we play this game a lot at Demon Tap. I play it with the other guys. And I need to improve in this version since apparently we're going to be playing it more. Now, one of the issues I'm having in this game... One second. So one of the issues I've been having in this game, as I go to the option menu to set up my control panel, is that when I play this game, I grew up with the Sega. So the Super Nintendo really challenges me at times because of the triggers. And in this game, almost more than any other game, it really challenges me a lot. So, in the past, due to these issues, I've had to change my controller settings from the default. Oops, just passed it, 1 second. To setting 4, where A, B, X, and Y are all turbo, L is shoot, and R is pass. This way, I found this was the best way to keep track of the buttons for me because I couldn't arrange them the way I wanted. I wanted a setup where it would be just like these 3 bottom buttons would be the same as Sega. B would be turbo, I think. A would shoot and Y would pass, and there's no setting like that. There's only 6 choices, and the choice I need is unavailable. So instead of it being, I can't transform this into a 3-button Sega controller like I want to. But the problem I've ran into is that triggers on most controllers just aren't good enough. They jam when you're trying to use them as your shoot and pass buttons, and I'm hitting a brick wall, so I've got to go back and figure out how to play this game at the default setting. So that's the first thing I'm doing today, is just playing the game at the default setting, which I've rarely done. And now, for the second thing we're doing, if you see on Mort Vision, I call this training mode Fade Away. And right now, we are going to fade away. Go to Picture, check Game Mode Off. Alright. We're going to first do brightness. We don't need the screen to be that bright. And then contrast. So in fade away mode is, there you go. If you can see it on your Mort Vision, you can see it way better than what I have available to me actually on the Mort Vision. Mine's is even worse because the camera, I'm going to try to, actually I'll leave that alone. I literally, on my version, it's right now just completely almost blacked out. No, I don't want my name. Yeah, we'll just use record keeping, whatever. I don't know which one. And I'm just going to be messing around with any team and not really being too particular. F. Mortimer. Butangle. Okay, no record. I'm just going to pick a team at random. And my random team is the Boston Celtics. Looks like I got Wilkins and Brown out there. And we'll just start with them.
Showtime!
Looks like I'm playing the Mavericks. I think that's like the default. Alright, let's go. So, all I can't see much but the shoes and the number, because those are bright. And I gotta get the controllers down.
From the outside.
Okay.
For 2.
Let's do this.
Heating up. From
Just got knocked over. I gotta get back into play. So I can see the ball. I can see the number on the players. I can see their shoes. I can see the court. But not much else. I think this is the best way to practice NBA Jam. If this was the Sega version, I'd be doing a lot better. I've used this in the Sega version. But this is really the first time using this mode. So I have a theory about video gaming, and that's why I'm doing all this extreme training, is that video games are about pattern recognition, and we need to get better at recognizing patterns in video games. And the better we can recognize them, the better we can play. So by doing these extreme things, making it hard to see, so I can increase my ability in a normal game to see patterns quickly in the game and exploit them. They got the ball. So now I'm getting a little better at following along the game now that I've been doing it.
From the outside.
So the things I can see.
At the buzzer. Yeah.
Alright, I'm only down 5. If you've been following along on Mork Vision, which is hard for me to do while I'm playing, you'll notice on Mork Vision you can't even read that. So the injuries reset in this version. And actually I'm thankful I'm streaming because I can actually see what's going on, because it's hard to do these change screens like this. So I'm going to sit Wilkins and so he can recover, and bring in Dennis Raja who can shoot. There's hardly any injuries, although later on I'm hoping to be able to get my shove game going. For now, I just want to get used to the controller settings. And also, I'm trying to remember the new controller settings. So for me, these are new settings. So he just went on fire. Oh, I got the buttons confused. That wasn't Raja. Scored again. Alright, got a 3-pointer there.
Yeah. Stolen. Heating up.
Yeah, they're really getting to me this half. Alright, there's a layup. Start somewhere. I just missed.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep going. See, half the times I'm making mistakes and I've been pressing the wrong button. My eyes started to adjust to this. Okay, there's a big shot. Of course, not good enough. I got a shot there. Oh, jeez, I got the buttons confused again. Alright, down 18. Yes, I lost track of the buttons a lot in that quarter. My eyesight's slowly starting to adjust to this. Honestly, in the past, I've played this mode better. But I mean, with the button confusion as well, and I just gotta make an adjustment or two. what I think is by practicing it like this, I'll make the adjustments I need a lot quicker than if I just play it straight up normally. Okay, Radchuk has got the ball. He can shoot.
Stolen. Yeah.
Those are nice. I needed that. Ah, just missed. That would have been a decent defensive possession if it wasn't just luck. Oh, jeez, that was a quick steal.
Yeah. Come on.
Right. Needed that.
Yeah. 2 points.
All right. Still getting the buttons confused.
Yeah. Stolen.
But what I like about it, in the past, my problem was I would keep pressing X and A. At least I've kept myself disciplined to only touch Y and B. To me, that's going to be important going forward as I go through this practice session. Alright. Yeah, my guys got beat up out there. Just put Wilkins and Brown and hope I can have a good quarter and then come back strong the next game.
Wild shot.
I just missed that rebound. Alright. Let's see if we can. Damn, just missed the block there. Alright. Damn it. Every time I jump around in the middle of the court, I miss a button. So, or if I do something like that.
Ugly shot.
I snuck that layup by me. I thought I had timed out the block there.
Yeah.
Gotta follow the ball. All I can see, I can see the shadows. It's like fighting two shadows.
2 points.
I know in about 2 games I'll be a lot better and I'll be used to this. It usually takes me, when I do one of these training modes I haven't done in a while, it takes me about 2 games to adapt to it. So a computer can have their fun with Dallas now, but they gotta remember I've beaten them in this. I've done this with the Super Nintendo when I use the other controller settings, so I mean eventually I'm gonna get back into my form.
Yeah. Two points. Wild shot.
Gotta love those player 1 threes.
Yeah.
It's interesting is that only when I use turbo their shoes will glow.
At the buzzer.
All right.
2 points.
Lost by 45
Maverick
points.
Win the game.
I was playing like crap, really, so they actually get those points on the board was pretty good. I couldn't really shove the computer at all. I only recorded 3 block shots. I was just plain old dominated. It's just game 1. Alright, on to my second game of practice.
Welcome to NBA Jam.
Alright. I'm just gonna randomly move the controller around and pick a team. Whoa, what a coincidence! Got the best team you could possibly get, in my opinion. Well, my favorite basketball team.
Showtime.
Anyways, let's go Jazz.
Tonight's matchup, Jazz versus Maverick.
Let's see if Malone can...
Hello. For 2. Yeah. From the outside. For 2.
What if I got me or my teammate? I can't tell. Ah, wrong button.
Outside.
Yeah, I hate it when I do that. I just lost track of everything. Alright, I gotta get Malone into this.
Heating up.
I just gotta take care of things that way.
For 2. Hello.
Oh, that's a good teamwork. Ah.
Terrible stuff. Heating up.
Alright. Keep running right into them.
From the outside. Yeah.
Ooh, boy, this one's going pretty bad.
At the buzzer. Yeah.
22-8. Whew. Really gotta adjust myself to this controller setting. See how badly injured my guys were. Just a moment. Something to take care of. Alright. Problem solved? Okay. I'm gonna leave Malone in. In our practice, we've discovered that guys with a lot of power are really important to have out there.
Score.
gotta keep my buttons. Ah, I was hoping to get a block there.
From downtown.
Okay, hold a second for the shot. All I can really see is the ball in a shadow. I gotta get better at focusing in on the ball and hitting it.
From downtown.
Alright,
Intercepted. Yeah.
see ball, hit ball. Alright.
Yeah. From downtown. Heating up.
Gotta remember that fire sequence. Damn. I really needed to be Malone there for a block. Of course, I've been relying on Hornacek shooting to try to get back in this.
Heating up.
Maybe that's the wrong... Oh,
From downtown.
oh, that was dumb.
Fire.
Well, when I launched that shot, I lost track of things. I only scored 11. I felt like I did better that half. I hit some nice shoves that I actually went for. And that makes sense, it wasn't enough. Let's see, Malone's at the 4 injury. Because Malone has so much power, these two are actually not going to be able to hurt him that much. So I'm going to go with Malone the rest of the game, and I'll stick with the Malone-Hornacek combo once I get back to it. And I'm going to try to use Malone more in this half, so I have some hope on defense for the block shot, and he's probably going to be better at shoving. Ah! Again, the buttons. There we go.
2 points.
I jumped too soon. One second, phone went off. Just a moment. Alright, back to this. Oh shit, I thought I had the ball for some reason. I do now. Oh, it's Hornacek. That's why I do like how their feet glow when you use turbo. It's helping me keep track of my guys. This was actually harder on the Sega version because that... Well, actually, in the Sega version, everybody's feet were whiter. The shoes weren't so dark. There we go. Ow.
Stolen.
Oh, jeez. Thought I had the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Nice thing about this version is goaltending doesn't interrupt your fire sequence. Oops. So now, if I can make it here with Malone, which I'm probably not going to be able to because of the end of the period, but if I had, I would have been on fire. Alright. So Malone's up to 7 injuries. I definitely need him out there for the defense. We'll bring back my man Stockton. We can gamble here and put Stockton at the 1 position. This way, if I make a shot at the beginning, he's on fire. There we go.
He's on fire.
When you're on fire in this game, you can block shots at a pretty high rate. Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the computer's still completely in control of this right now. But as you can tell, I have gotten better. I am hitting them, which I wasn't able to do in the first game.
From downtown. Yeah. Score. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah! That's a call.
Yeah. Monster Jam. Yeah. Yeah. At the buzzer.
Alright, a 24-point loss. I lost the first game by 40, this one only by 24. I did have a better team in Utah, but I played a little bit better in that game, I would say. Alright, get some water, then we'll move on to my third game.
Welcome to NBA Jam.
And alright, third game against Dallas. The Lakers. Lonnie Divoc's time.
Showtime. Tonight's matchup, Lakers versus Mavericks.
Alright, let's see what I can do about this time.
rebound.
I'm winning. There's a first. I'm up by 4. Oh, no, I'm going on fire if I can, bro.
He's on fire.
Ah!
2 points.
Lost the fire there, but it was nice to have a lead.
Yeah. The rebound. Razzle. 2 points. Yeah.
Ah!
The rebound.
Give me that back.
Heating up.
Gotta stay focused here. I'm actually playing pretty good against these guys for once.
2 points. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, a 3-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Let's see if I can keep this up. Let's see if I dished out some injuries too. 4 and 6 compared to a 1 and 1. Peeler doesn't have a lot of power, so I'm probably gonna take Peeler out. Yeah, I'll go with Divox and bring out the mighty Van Exel. Especially if we can hurt Mashburn a little bit, so he has to sit the third when I probably sit Divox.
Yeah.
Hate that. I couldn't even tell what had happened on that layup. I guess he must have shoved me.
Yeah. From downtown. Yeah.
Nice shove by the computer. Oh, the computer's pulling me. Maybe they don't know the buttons.
Monster Jam.
Man, I suck at picking up loose balls, which I imagine eventually will go away if I keep playing in this mode. Needed that.
Score.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm recovering from my mistakes better. Some of those passes should have been shots.
Yeah. From downtown.
I'll probably go in. The computer just... Still, I'm only down by 5. Let's see what injury-wise. Yep. No, they're leaving Mashburn out, which is, I think, is awesome for me. I'll go with Devox and Peeler and Van Exel. I think that's lineup 4. No, maybe lineup 5. Yeah, fresh Peeler and Van Exel, so that way I'll have a fresh Devox at the end of the game. Oh, big shot from Peeler.
Razzle dazzle. Yeah. The rebound.
All right.
Yeah. Heating up.
I couldn't get back there, but... Oh, there we go. I don't usually pick up those loose balls.
The rebound.
Case in point. Peeler, he's having a great quarter. Ah.
2 points. Yeah. Yeah. Razzle dazzle. Yeah. The rebound. At the buzzer.
Oh, those 3-pointers at the end of the quarter are killing me. Alright, but I do got a fresh D-box, and I may not have to deal with Mashburn in this 4th quarter. Maybe I'll get lucky here and get my first win. It's not going to be easy. Back to good old lineup 1. Yep, no Mashburn. If I could just dominate these two. Ah.
He's on fire.
Ah, the computer's playing some great defense now. There we go. Just missed a shove there.
Score.
Gotta keep the ball at Devox. I need his defense. Needed him to duck there. Oh, Vladi. Vladi could always dunk like that. He's known for his dunking. I love NBA Jam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, in this version you can steal things off the rim, so sometimes you just gotta jump up as the shot's coming down. They've really taken over this game, but I can still get back in this. That's not gonna help. There we go. Gotta focus. Ah! I I could have stolen that off the rim. I'm running out of time. Down 3. Come on! Yes! What a shot. Let's do that again. Ah! Overtime! That was pretty clutch considering how little I could see that was going on there. Oh yeah, fire. There we go.
Stolen.
No. Damn.
Slammed it. Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Heating up.
Alright, good goal, Tom. There we go, fire.
He's on fire. Stolen.
Ah, that's... Unless I really screw up. He's on fire. Feels good. That was too quick for me. Oh, whatever.
At the buzzer.
All right, got a win.
Lakers win the game.
After that first game, I thought it was going to take me 5 or 6 games to adapt back to this mode and actually win a game. Well, I got one right there for you guys. All right. Now, because in these games, there are player 1 and player 2 differences. Well, unless you're a retro sports gamer who refuses to acknowledge those. So now I'm going to switch over to being player 2. Well, actually, first, put the controller back in and get to the select menu. Then I'm going to switch the controller over. Alright. Now I don't have to worry about the controller settings, so I'm using the default setting. But just in case, I'm going to check. I'm pretty sure it doesn't save from game to game from the last session we may have had on here, but it won't hurt me to check real quick. Yep, shoot, pass, turbo. Tournament mode on. Pretty much our standard tournament mode.
Welcome to NBA.
Well, I'll be going up against the new team. I think Minnesota's next on the list of how NBA Jam SNES does it, but we'll see. Doesn't matter to me. And really, honestly, to be honest, winning the game didn't matter as much as the fact that I won the game. With my actions, like the shoves I got to force it to overtime, like, I can't really, there's not much I'm seeing on the screen. If you've been following along on Mort Vision, there's really not much to see there. So you're really relying on, a lot of times it's instinct, but I mean, or to what you can see. It does help to get used to this. Let's randomly pick my team out again. I got the Knicks. Oh. Patrick Ewing and Oakley. Teams with 2 guys with 8 or 9 power are really good in this version. I'm going to leave all that to Green Magic though. And right now I just want to work on technique. You should check out Jam Rules by Green Magic on the Retro Sports Gamer channel, where he could really get into this game. Oh, I forgot what controller it was. Oh, look at the Knicks dominating those boards. Look at me, I don't know where I am. Oh, there I am. Oh. It's easier for me to see player 1. Now I can see their whole... Oh, they're dead. I can see their whole jersey because they're in white. Or maybe my eyes have just adapted to it. Fortunately, I've turned the thing down as far as it'll go. Gotta let it hit the rim and try to steal it off the rim. That goes in, I know it. Ah, so cheap. Yeah, that's what happens when you play the computer. Alright. I'm not surprised it didn't take much injuries, even though when they hit me, you got, in this version, you can't just hit somebody to injure them. You have to be closer in power to them. So the Knicks can really dominate Minnesota at times because these 2 guys I have out there are just tough for them. Plus, it does help me that I can see a little bit better, although I haven't really played better because of it. It doesn't help me that I keep confusing the buttons.
Heating up.
There we go. Just missed him.
Stolen. Heating up. Yeah.
There we go.
Heating up.
Oh, I got the lead. Ah, no screw ups there, and I'm on fire.
He's on fire! At the buzzer!
Okay, good. That time I made sure the computer didn't get a shot off to close the period. A pretty good quarter. I really don't think it's much of a challenge for me right now. Because like I said, since they're in white, I can really see them in this game. Let's see, Starks is gonna get his first bit of playing time. I know I'm still on fire. I think it's Oakley with the fire. Yeah.
He's on fire! Score!
Oh, I don't know what I was thinking there.
Heating up!
Let's get John Starks into the game. I still can't shove them as they go ahead of me yet, but that's why I'm doing this. Work on my reactions.
Yeah!
My shove game's a lot better now. That's probably one of the reasons I'm winning.
From downtown!
Oh yeah.
Intercepted!
If I could hit him the second time,
Yeah! Yeah! At the buzzer!
alright. Still up 6. See and realize what we have going on. I've got Starks with a 5. I'm going to go back to Ewing and Oakley. Bring out my power and just end this, hopefully. I mean, Ewing should be dominating Ryder and Leitner.
Stolen!
And just like that, I screw up. Oh yeah. When in doubt in this game, just jump up near the rim. Nah, I want Ewing to score. He's the better player.
Yeah!
Well, that's some great defense by Oakley.
Heating up!
Well, you're not taking it to these towers.
Stolen!
There we go, fire.
He's on fire! Yeah!
Oops. Alright, there we go.
He's on fire!
When you got a guy like this on fire, you're invincible on defense. You can't. They won't be able to score. You can block everything. That's why some of us think the Sega version's the better version. No, you're not scoring. No way. All right, another win. The second I randomly picked the Knicks, I kind of had a feeling I was going to win, but the second and fourth quarters really helped. I really bared down on those. Of course, I would have to be I got to get 10 times better at this game to play against the people I play it against and actually be able to compete with them. Not even talking about winning. I just not be embarrassed. Try to get one more game for one more practice session. And I think for this first night, NBA Jam's good to go. Alright, the random selection. In case anybody thought I just kind of rigged it. Who will I get? We do not know. I bet you anything there's a way to randomly pick it and I don't know and I'm looking like an idiot here, but... And it's the Hawks. Oh, they're actually a pretty good team to get. We'll start with Willis and Blaylock.
Showtime! Tonight's matchup,
The Heat?
the Heat versus Hawks.
Oh, the Heat don't... Oh, good. This is going to be a little bit more challenging. Their uniforms don't stand out. Mine's do.
2 points.
I thought I had the ball.
Boom.
Like, I can see my guys just fine, but their guys, they're just like two dark shadows out there. And also, they're ticked off about my wins, so they're playing harder. Oh boy. Oh no, come on, I gotta focus.
No good.
Not good.
Yeah.
I'm player 2 at a disadvantage. Alright, let's go.
Yeah. Two points. Stolen.
Ah, come on.
No good.
Well, that's not the start we wanted. I'm not
2
gonna
points.
complain about it.
Stolen.
Come on.
No good. Yeah.
Oh, I got my work cut out for me. They're definitely being far more aggressive in this game.
2 points.
Going through the Sega version, I know when you beat the computer, at times it'll get them to play harder. And they're definitely playing harder now, which is nice for me because I need to practice. I don't need easy wins. One of the easy wins, well, there's that one guy I would play all the time. I won't name by name, but if you're actually watching this, he hangs out with us sometimes, and I think you'll get to. He likes golf too and poker. All right. So Blaylock didn't help me much. I mean, I didn't help my own cause either. Let's bring out Stacy Ogman and combine him with Willis. I mean, I have advantages, but you could tell by the injury the advantages I had, because I hurt them hard even though they got that big lead. Alright, I'll take a goal. I'll get back in this.
Heating up.
Alright, here's my attempt to get back in. Just have to get on fire here. Like so. I'm on fire. Let's go. Of course.
Rebound.
If player one, that shot would have gone in. That's why practice makes perfect. I'll take it. 2-pointer doesn't matter. Just give me the shots. Nice! I just lost track in that corner. Just couldn't see what was going on at all.
2 points.
No! Dang it. Really needed to hit him there. I should have wasted more time. Gave him an extra point. You can't let him shoot those half-court shots. Alright. Let's see how my boys are doing. Willis might play the whole game at this rate. Alright, I'm just going to try to dominate him with Willis and get the lead. Let's do this. There we go. I jumped too soon. See, I want Willis to score because he's the better player. And he could block shots way better. So if he gets the fire sequence, I'm better off. Unbelievable. Oh, no. No. Got the buttons confused again.
Stolen.
Oh, I almost confused the buttons again, but that time I didn't do it. There we go. Just a little bit of turbo does it. Let's do some fire. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. I don't know why I was thinking that. I don't know how much time's left in the game. 17 seconds, okay. Had to cheat there. I gotta say, this quarter I really took an over. Oh no. Okay, good. I'm only down 2 now. I was down pretty big early on in the game. I just felt it there. I just felt it there. It didn't matter if I couldn't see crap. It didn't matter if the controller settings are different now. I just felt it, and that's what I'm trying to train myself into, so that I have games where I can just be on. And I'm feeling really good about this training session today. Alright, let's do this. Now with this lineup, I feel pretty confident in both players defensive because they both got a good power. Although I would rather be Willis still because I think he has more in the block shot section. Ah, I almost had that.
Rejected.
Just lost track of them. I'm down 4 now. I gotta focus now. Oh, no. Oh, I got the ball. Couldn't even tell if I had the ball or not. Just need the points. Oh, come on!
For 2. Rejected.
Dang it. Only gonna get one more chance at this. Let's go. There we go. Awesome. Good defense. Get that weak stuff out of here. Nice shot with them. Dang it. Oh, wow. Nice defense. And a 3-pointer to rub it in. They stole that one away from me at the end. I just went down by too much in that first period. They really gassed me there. And the third period, let's go to that. The third period, I felt like I had a really good period, but I still only made up 6. And then in that fourth period, they got another 5 on me. So even though I had gained ground, it just wasn't enough. Still, I feel really confident. Going into Monday at the Demon Tap, we're going to be playing some basketball classics at SNES Jam. And it's going to be a good time. You guys make sure you tune in. Thank you for watching. We're going to have more videos. I have more new exciting ways to train at video games coming up. And just hopefully I can get some results out of this in a couple months when I go to these tournaments. Yeah, until next time. Have a good night.